Earth Angel Sunshine, and I'm here today with a message because Spirit said you need to hear this. And whatever it is you need to hear when it comes down to love, you can find that right here on my TikTok and my YouTube. I would like to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribe, the support to my channel. I truly appreciate it, and I appreciate y'all. If you would like to donate to tonight's reading, you can donate by loving this video, sharing, and commenting. You can also donate by sending gifts through TikTok. 15 minutes of this video will be up on TikTok. The full video will be up on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe so you can get the notifications when I do upload videos. All right, y'all. So y'all already know I come up here and I go live talking about love. So let's jump on into the reading and let's see what it is that Spirit wants you to know when it comes down to love. What's the overall energy tonight for the reading for the collective? What's the overall energy for tonight? Reading for the collective. Shuffle it one more time, y'all. The overall energy for tonight's for the collective love reading. So we have honor in the shadows, and we have small offer. So it's honor, and then we have small offer. So collective, I'm getting the energy that you win something that's temporary. Whatever this is that you win, collective, you may feel like it's temporary. You may feel like it's something small. You don't feel like this connection you in is something, spectacular. And most of the times when you get in connections and they be a little off to you like that, where you be thinking like, oh, this ain't nothing real, or, this is just somebody I'm dealing with, or, you don't really look at it too much. I feel like you in a connection right now, collective, where you're not really seeing the connection for the gift that it really is in your life. It's a small offering. It's a view you as a temporary person, not a serious relationship, can only do small favors, unable to give anything more, can only offer small gestures and minor tokens. So the small offering, I'm getting more like you seen this person as somebody that you could be with or connect with. But I feel like this person is giving you breadcrumbs. They're not really giving you what they could give you in a connection. They're giving you small offers in a connection. And I feel like collective, we're on it here. I feel like they say the pursuit of honor has led to distorted truth. All right, this is what I see. The overall energy. You could have seen the potential in this person, collective. That's what I'm getting. But when you got with this person gave you, they didn't give you what you thought they could give you, or what you seen, or they could give you. We gonna dig more into it, but I'm getting the energy like this person. You seen a lot of potential in this person, but I feel like when you got with this person, it I don't know, maybe this person drew you in, or they found a way to pull you in. But when you got with this person, you really seen who they was. Like, you could have seen yourself with this person in the future, or you could have seen potential in the connection. But like I said, when you got with this person, it wasn't what you thought it could be or what you knew it to be. You feel me? I hope y'all catch where I'm going. Give me more on small offering. Why is that here? It's you help me realize that my ambition is not bound by what others expect. Together we can reach new heights. I never thought possible. Our connection empowers me to step out the box I place myself in and to dream without limits. And this card say, I realize now how foolish I was to treat you as a mere distraction. Our connections deserve more respect. See? But I let myself and others treat it as insignificant. Instead of this person honoring you when you was in a connection with them, they didn't honor you. And this person feel like they didn't give you what you deserve. You deserve more than what they tried to give you. I feel like this person, in the way they breadcrumbed you, collective. So the overall energy is that whoever, okay, sorry, y'all. Let me break it down. This may be an ex you was with. This could be somebody you was dealing with. This could be somebody you left alone. This could be somebody you moved on from. You put it where it resonates. Whoever this person is right now, they in reflection and they thinking about how they should have honored you when they had you. And it's really sad because people don't really honor you until they lose you. You never know what you got till it's gone. And I really don't understand why you got to lose something to honor it. Because when it's right there in your face, you should be honoring it. You don't wait till it's gone, or you don't wait till it don't want to be there no more to act like you want to honor it or recognize, its visibility in your life. I feel like when you walked away from this person, it forced them to self-reflect. And right now, this person is in self-reflection and they wishing that they would have honored you when you was there. And they also wishing that they wouldn't have gave you a small offering. If you look at this card, collective, when you was in this connection with this person, you gave them a lot of you. You gave them your energy. You probably gave them gifts. You gave a lot of who you was because, you seen the potential in this person. You seen what this connection could have been. You had hope in this connection. Whole time you giving your all, and this person is giving you this little teeny bit. Look at this little ass gift right here. So I feel like, collective, you was giving more than what this person was giving you in the connection. And I also feel like now this person is realizing that they should have honored that. They didn't honor your energy. They didn't honor how much you was bringing to the table. They didn't honor how hard you was riding for them. They didn't honor how you would have went against the world for them. This person didn't honor that. Instead, they played games. Give me more on this small offer. Why did this person not give the collective the offer that they deserved? So we got roam free because this person wanted to be free. Give me more. Look, it's a commitment. Collective, you wanted a commitment. Like I said, you seen the potential in this connection with this person. Sometimes people get in connections, and when they get with the person that they finally chase down, they start playing games, and the connection end up going downhill. I really feel like when you got in this connection with this person, you seen this connection as somebody you could get married to, or a promise, somebody you could spend the rest of your life with. That's how you seen this person when you got with them. They gave you that energy of, oh, this could be my husband, or they gave you that energy of, oh, this could be my wife. You seen the potential in this person, But I feel like once you got with this person, that illusion or whatever it was that you seen about this person immediately disappeared, because it was like, because you knew what you felt about this person, it's like, I'm getting, collective. When you love somebody, you love somebody. And when you love them, you're not half loving them. That's why in this card here, she got this big present behind her back, but he got this small ass gift. I feel like when you love something, you love it, and you're very passionate about it. You was very passionate about this connection with this person, and they knew it. And I feel like they took advantage of that. They took advantage of the fact that you was passionate about being with them. Instead of honoring that, they played with you. And when you walked away, now this person is sitting in self-reflection thinking about the fact that they didn't honor you, and the fact that they didn't really give you what you deserved in the connection. The reason why this person didn't give you what you deserve is because this person wanted to roam free. They didn't want to be in a commitment. But that's what I be saying about people. If you don't want to be in a commitment with somebody, just say that. It's so easy to say, I don't want to be in a commitment. Or it's so easy to say, I'm not ready to settle down right now. Or it's so easy to say, I want to be free right now. I'm not. Just say what you got to say. It don't make sense getting into a connection with somebody, pretending this is what it's going to be. And then when the person get with you, this is what it is. You got one person giving they all in the connection while the other is giving less. And we not gonna sit here and play games and act like this person don't know what they doing, because we all grown out here. You know? It say unfrozen. So it's given that this person had a frozen heart chakra. That's why I'm going to say, I'm always going to say this. Do not get in a relationship if you're not healed. Because your heart is... I was talking to my brother the other day. And he was saying how, he's scarred for life. That's what he told me. He said, I'm scarred for life, Shaniqua. So I'm like, how you scarred for life? Things happen to us. And they do scars. But you don't have to be scarred for life. You could turn that scar into something positive. You could turn that scar into a story. You could turn that scar into a lesson. So, and he was basically like, I don't really got nothing to live for. Not like suicidal speaking, but more like, like he ain't really got nothing, no drive for nothing. So I'm letting him know, like, your heart is frozen. That's why you feel like that. He was like, Shaniqua, I can't really feel. I can't feel. And a lot of people, they can't feel. But you in a connection with somebody. How you in a connection with somebody but you can't feel? So that means all the love and everything that the person giving to you, you ain't really, you can't really feel it. That's why you giving little. Because in the back of your mind, you don't want to get hurt like before. You don't want nobody to break your heart like before. You remember what you went through before. Things we go through in life, sometimes it do make us want to be cold. It do make us want to be a different person. But out of all the things, I've been through a lot of stuff in my life, collective, and I never let nothing change the way my heart is. I can't be cold if I want it, but that's my story. A lot of people, they go through stuff and they get stuck. And then their hearts really be cold for the rest of their life. And then they go trying to get in connections with people. This is real shit. People be in connections with people knowing that their heart is cold as ice. But your person, you the collective, because you may know that this person's heart is cold as ice, but the potential, you understand what I'm saying? It's the potential. Like, I know this person could be a good person. I know if this person let their guard down, this, that, and the third. Or I know me and this person can make certain memories. It's the potential that you were seeing in this person. But the reality of it, collective, is that this person's heart is frozen. So anyway, I was talking to my brother and I'm just listening to him like, man, you just had a baby. You talking about you can't feel nothing. Nigga, you better fix that before your daughter get big. You want to be able to feel the love from your kids and, feel the love. You can't feel nothing. You sit here telling me I can't feel nothing. And I understand what he's saying too. It's like he been through so much that he numb. And this is my brother, I'm talking to, a man. So imagine how other men feel, So I'm just telling y'all that to let y'all know that people really do on the inside, their hearts be cold as ice. And then they run into a woman like you, collective, or a man like you that put fire. You heard? You put fire to that coldness. Now you got this person sitting down thinking. You put fire to the coldness of this person's heart and you made them feel again. You came in this person's life and you made them feel again. Now they unfrozen. So I'm saying, why did this person offer the collective a little bit? Because you came in and unfroze their heart. Out of all the people they was around, out of all the things that they've been through, you came in and you put fire to that ice. Now this person gets scared. Now this person don't really know how to handle the feeling of love because they've been so cold for years. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Feel me, collective? This person wanted to roam free. And then along comes you, collective, with all of this love. Look at this big ass present. Giving all of that love. Putting fire to that coldness. in this person's heart, to the point where now whatever happened between y'all, you chose to walk away. You know that's your business. That's y'all business. You know what happened with y'all collective. You chose to walk away from this person, and now this person is sitting and reflecting. See, that's what happened when you start feeling again. When you feel, you start thinking. Yeah. Now this person is sitting down reflecting, saying, damn, I should have honored the collective when the collective was with me. I shouldn't have offered the collective nothing small. I should have gave the collective exactly what the collective was giving to me. Because the collective helped me feel again. This person could have been walking. You know, people walk around, they be numb. That's why people don't care who they hurt, what they say, because they ain't got no feelings. But if you run into the right person, they'll put fire on that ice. You heard, collective? And melt all that ice away. This is what you did for that person, collective. Your person. They know it. Now they longing for you. They craving for you. They aching for you. Because you pulled your energy back. This is why they saying I shouldn't have gave the collective that small offering. I should have honored the collective. It say, you helped me realize that my ambition is not bound by what others expect. Together we can reach heights I never thought possible. Our connection empowers me to step out the box I placed myself in and to dream without limits. You put fire to this person's heart. The card right here. But this person played games. And that's what be confusing me about people. Somebody come in and light fire and turn your cold ass to something beautiful. And instead of honoring it, you say, okay, I'm not going to give the collective too much. I'm going to give the collective just enough to keep them around. No. And you was like, no. It's all or nothing. You taking a leap or not. You can't go to the end of the cliff. And I'm seeing the fool card in the tarot deck. You can't go to the cliff and look down, be like, oh, I don't know if I want to jump. And your bags is packed and all of that. Ain't nobody got time for that when it come down to love. You're not going to play with my heart and mind. Because when we start talking or whatever it was, and I seen the potential that you was giving off to me, okay, that's how I got the potential, because your energy was giving it off to me. I thought we was going to be this, that, and the third, and I'm out here giving more than what I'm receiving. And it's all because I helped your heart become uncold. I made you feel what you never felt before. Some people get scared, collective. They become afraid. You came in to help this person let their guard down. And this could be somebody that's a cold-ass person. They probably don't even smile like that. But they was smiling with you. They was laughing with you. Give me more on what this person want to say to the collective. If you want to donate to my channel, you can donate by loving this video, sharing, commenting. And you can also donate by sending gifts through TikTok. What is it that this person want to say to the collective? We got noise. Noise mean like they want to say something to you. Like they want to make some noise. We got knowledge. They want to come share something with you. Give me one more. What is it that this person want to say to the collective? Grace. They want you to give them grace. They say, I wish I could share my good news with you. Influence. I lost myself for a little while. I feel like when you walked away from this person, you influenced this person a lot. And I feel like they didn't know how much of an influence you was until you walked away. You know? And they want to share this with you. You know, they want to let you know. You influenced them. You brought knowledge to them. And this is what helped them unfreeze their heart. This is what helped this person heal their heart. You came in, you shared things with this person. You shared knowledge with this person. Maybe you went through some things they went through. You gave remedies to this person. You made this person feel at home. Maybe they never had a home, you know? But they never got to share this with you. They never got to say thank you. Because, see, after they left you, not after they left you, but after the connection, this person wasn't the person they was when you met them. They was refusing to change while they was with you. But collective, I'm getting, it was either the change was going to come either way. So I feel like this person want to come and tell you thank you. Or it's something that they want to tell you that you did for them. But I feel like they can't come. Why this person can't? You don't want to be bothered. Look, give me more. Do the collective want this person to come? This collective don't want this. Look, avoidance. You avoiding this person, collective. And this person is falling apart. Look, and you are aware that they are falling apart. You aware that they want to come confess something to you. You're well aware of this. You don't want nothing to do with this person. That's what it is. You well aware. I think maybe you know what's going on in this person's life, but you're well aware that this person want to come back and say something to you, but you avoiding them. Somebody said blocked and deleted. Maybe you blocked this person. Maybe they did. Maybe it's no way this person could come to you and say these things to you because you got so many strong boundaries against this person. I'm getting the energy you don't even really want to hear what this person got to say. Don't act like you coming back now because you see that I'm really moving on, or you see that I'm focusing on myself now. Don't act like you want to come back and tell me what I did for you. Why you didn't share these things with me when we was together? Why you didn't share these things with me when I was offering you my love, when I was giving you this love offer? Don't act like you coming back around to share anything with me or to share any knowledge or anything with me about what I did for you. God bless you and have a good life. Because when I was with you, the story was going different. It didn't turn out the way it should have turned out. And like I said, you can know that this person want to come towards you, but you don't want to be bothered with this person. They want to let you know, listen, I lost myself for a little while. It's a noise. They want to come and tell you this. How you influence them. And you help them heal. With the knowledge that you gave them, the things, whatever it was that you shared with this person, it could have been what you've been through or what you experienced. You helped this person heal. And that's why honor is here. They saying to themselves, I should have honored the collective when I had the collective. I shouldn't have gave the collective a small offering. The collective deserved the world. The collective deserved everything from me. The collective came in and helped me heal, helped me feel again. And it's like this person is in regret, like they lost something so good. But like I said, people don't realize what they got until it's gone. And this person want to come back and ask you for, look, you were the best thing in my life. But I'm getting the feeling, collective, you don't want to be bothered with this person. Don't say I was the best thing in your life when you see I moved on and then you had a little awakening or whatever it is that you went through. Now you acting like I'm the love of your life. Where was that energy when I was in your face? When we was together, when you wasn't blocked? When you was able to connect with me so easily? Where was that energy at? Don't act like you finding that energy now that I'm choosing to walk away. Or you had whatever awakening you had. This person had some kind of awakening when it comes to you, collective. Because they've been sitting down thinking. A lot of people don't want to sit down with themselves and admit to themselves that they fucked something up. This person is saying, I messed that up with the collective. I messed it up. The collective didn't mess it up. Nobody else didn't mess it up. I'm the one that messed it up. This person is seeing that. They're awakening to the fact that because they didn't honor you and because they didn't give you the offer that you deserve, you walked away and left this person alone. You helped them heal and walked away. Give me more on honor. Look, soulmate. Intimacy. This person know they had a soul connection with you. They knew what it was. Once you came in and melted that ice from around their heart that nobody else could do. Let me tell you, when somebody coming in your life doing stuff that nobody else, and we know ourselves. We know ourselves. So when we let our boundary down or we let something, I'm telling you, it's a sign. This person knew who you was when you came in. You knew who they was when they came in. Why did this person do this, though? Why? Why did this person do this to the collective? They say lusting. Hold on. This person was lusting after you. What's wrong with people? If you, the whole time this person was lusting after you too. I'm really getting that this person was scared. Like I said, they probably never felt what you was, the energy that you was giving them, but this still don't give a person the right to offer you anything small. They should have let you know. Listen, communication. Communication is no excuse for this. I cannot give this person an excuse for that. I'm not. Listen, y'all, don't allow people to be using their childhood trauma or they ice cold heart on the reason why they hurt you. Go heal. Go heal. Go heal. Stop getting in connections and stuff knowing that you've been through a lot of stuff or, you really don't, don't get into a connection. You heard, don't get into a connection. But this person was lusting after you. They was hoping they could be with you. They got you and fumbled the bag. Sometimes in our mind, let me tell you, when I had my daughter and my son, I had a C-section. In your mind, you think, oh, I got this, blah, 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 blah. But your body don't be healed enough yet. Your mind telling you, oh, I could do this, I could do that. But your body is not really healed enough yet. So it's the same thing. Even when my first son, I didn't have a C-section, I pushed. But even after that, I was young. My mother was like, you can't run around. You just had a baby, you wide open. I didn't understand that thing because I was ready to go back outside. In my head, my mind, I'm thinking, I could go outside and this, that, and the third, but my body was not ready for that yet. And it's the same thing when it comes down to a broken heart. If your heart is broke, or you somebody that have a hard time letting people in, my advice is go heal before getting into a connection and playing games with somebody. Feel me? Go heal, because at the end of the day, you're going to be the one sitting down hurt, thinking about what you should have, could have, and would have done. That's what happened to this person. If they was just honest with you about their healing journey, maybe things could have went a little bit different with y'all. But this person wasn't honest about the fact that they couldn't feel. People become so numb they don't feel. This is real shit, y'all. I'm telling you. I don't know how else to explain it to y'all. You're welcome. People go through a lot of stuff in their life and they become numb. Then you getting in a connection with somebody that's so full of love. What you draining all my energy for? Feel me? You draining all my energy because you never had love or you don't know what love feel like. Not even self-love. So this person did all of this and they was lusting after you. Yep. I'm also getting at this person, they thought, why did the collective choose me? The collective really didn't choose me. I feel like this person had low self-confidence when it came down to this connection as well. They felt like you was non-committal. People think because you pretty or you handsome, you want to be with Susu, BB, and Cece or fuck Tom, Dick, and Harry. No, just because I'm pretty don't mean I'm a hoe. You feel me? Just because I'm smart don't mean that I think I'm better than everybody. I feel like this person kind of judged you in a little way. I'm not saying that they judged you a lot, but they seen you. You know, they had this little. I don't know. It was something that they just wasn't seeing you for who you were. Why didn't this person see the collective for who they were? It was like, if I open up to the collective, they might cheat, or the collective. It's something like that. It's something like that. Give me more on this energy. Look, you came closer than anyone else. Emotions. Look, growth. I don't gotta make this up. Emotions. You came closer than anyone else. I feel like this scared this person. But they should have said that. This is what I'm saying. You should have told the collective, listen, I never been in a relationship like this before. I never felt these feelings. What's the matter with people? Like, you ain't gonna bite them for telling you this. You ain't gonna argue with them. I feel like communication brings clarity. And people be so afraid to really communicate, not knowing that communication really could save the relationship. It brings a lot of clarity. It helps the person understand why you moving the way you moving a little bit. You know, you ain't really got to guess or try to investigate. When all this person had to do was tell you, I'm afraid. I never felt this way before. Even if they didn't come out and say it like that. Collective, you smart. Like, you could have, even if this person said it in a different way, a confusing way, I feel like you still would have figured it out, you know? But instead of this person being honest with you, they decided this is what they was going to do. You keep giving this, and I'm going to keep giving this. And the collective not going to leave, because the collective is a soulmate. We feel the same thing for each other. But I don't really want the collective to know that I feel the same thing that they feel. So I'm not going to give too much to the collective. Play games with you, collective. Play games with a soulmate. You play games, whoever you are out there. They play games with you. They gave you a small offering. And instead of honoring you, because you was a soulmate in this person's life, you was somebody that you and this person were supposed to be together. You know what you felt. Y'all was supposed to be together. And this person didn't honor that. They knew you came closer than anybody else. First of all, you know when somebody is meant for you. When I met my husband, he used to be like, oh, we're going to be together forever. I used to be like to myself, why this man keep saying that? He don't even know me like that. Like, you don't even know me like that. And I was not thinking we was going to be together forever. I don't know. I'm to myself, I'm like, what's wrong with this boy? You don't even know me like that. Took myself, we going to be together forever. But I ain't really, see, I'm older now. I was young then. When I'm looking back now, I'm looking at it like, okay, I was having conversations with this boy. I was listening to this boy. I was giving this boy advice. These the notes that he taking in the back of his head. Oh, this looked like a wife. She listened to me. So nobody never, you know, and in the back of his head, he like, oh no, this girl not going nowhere. I'm gonna make this girl my wife. But this is how he was thinking that. I was not thinking like that. I'm just being myself, giving advice, you know, being there for him, you know, little stuff like that. But in the back of his head, he's saying, no, this girl, I'm going to be with this girl for the rest of my life. And he was saying it. He wasn't just thinking it. He was saying it because I was looking at him like he was crazy. What the hell you talk about marriage? I don't want to marry. Collective. When I was a little girl, you know, when my cousins was acting like they was getting married and stuff when they was young, that wasn't my goal. You know how people be like, when I grow up, I want to get married. I want to have a family. That wasn't what I was saying when I was young. When I was young, I was like, when I get older, I want to have a good-ass job. That's what I used to say. I want to have a good-ass job. I want to be able to take care of myself. This is what I was thinking. I was not thinking about getting married and stuff. So the ideology of marriage was shot in my head. To me, marriage was a waste of time. I'm being honest with y'all. And I'm going to be 9 years married in September. Marriage was a waste of time to me. I seen marriages go bad. I seen people get depressed in marriages growing up. And just marriage just was never on my list. You heard? Why would I want to go through that? What I watch other people go through. And then along come this boy with these Chinese eyes talking about some marriage. I always tell him, I don't know how you got me to marry you. Because I'm telling y'all, my goal was never marriage. And I feel like the females who goals don't be marriage be the ones getting married. Those be the ones that the men want. Because I don't know if they could smell it. I don't know what the hell is the energy. But they just know that you on some different shit. This is somebody, you a keeper. You know? And this person knew you was a keeper. And instead of saying it to you, you heard? They gave you a little bit. They didn't honor you. That's what they did. They didn't appreciate you. They knew you came closer than anybody else. When I met my husband, he didn't even smile like that. He was a real cold person. And I knew that he had been through some things. I'm a woman, I'm telling you that. So collective, I know you knew this person been through some things. We be knowing. But we still go head on and, we go head on and go head on with the person. Because you following your heart. I feel like when it came down to this person, you followed your heart. Even though you knew this person was a little mean or whatever. You still followed your heart. And your heart was right. But this person was dead ass wrong. And now collective, they sitting in sorrow. Because you came closer than anyone else. Whoever else this person get with after you, nobody's never going to come as close as you did. That's why they sitting there saying I should have honored the collective. I should have took the collective a little serious. More seriously, this connection. I should have never gave the collective that small ass offering. The collective deserved the world. The diamonds, the pearls. The safety, the home. The house, the kids, the car. That's what you deserved, and this person knew that. And let's get into what this person is doing right now. What is this person? This person is they even messed up, collective. I can't help this person out. They shouldn't have did that. If this person could say something to the collective right now, what would they say? What would they say to the collective? What is that card doing there? That card ain't supposed to be there. They will tell you that you was their lucky star. This card say luck. They will tell you that you brought luck into their life. I feel like when you was in this person's life, things was going right. Maybe before you, this person never had a job. You got with this person got a job. Things started changing for this person. You brought luck. They feel like you was their lucky charm. That's what they would tell you. They would tell you that they want to build a family with you now. I don't understand why people wait till after they mess up the package. You fumbled the package. Now you want to do all of this stuff. They want to tell you that you brought them balance. Why you didn't tell me that when we was together, though? Why you didn't tell me that then? Why you want to tell me that now? When I done moved on, or I got myself together, or I picked the pieces of my heart back together and put it back together myself. Why you want to wait till I'm healed to come and act like you want to tell me all of these things that you could have told me when we was together? Or when you had the chance to tell me. This card don't even belong here. It say isolation. This card don't belong in this deck, y'all. This person feel lonely. That's what they would tell you. They feel lonely. And they just sitting with themselves. Look at this man. These is all the things that's coming to this person as they're sitting with themselves. It say 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. You see this person, he moving forward, making plans, baby. And then we got the 2 of Wands. Collective. This was you when you left this person? You left this person. Look, these two, this is the 3 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands, this is you saying, fuck that, I'm leaving, I'm getting in the boat. I'm moving away from this. I'm moving away from this person. You already went on your healing journey already to get away from this person. Or you put it where it resonates, collective. Now this is where you at now. You ready to, you on this new path, new journey. You already did all your self-reflection on your way. That's what it's, you already did your healing. I like people that heal first before starting something new. Or they still making their way on their journey while they healing. You did all your self-reflecting when you was here. When you was looking out into the future. You see her with the binoculars? Now you right here. Okay, you done arrived at your destination. Your healing destination. Your new beginning. Now this person want to come back and say, I want a family. You was my luck. You brought me balance. If you don't take your ass somewhere else with that, because I'm all the way over here now. I done left you behind, and I'm about to go on a new journey. The past is behind me. Look at this person's face. Like smiling, like, okay, that's behind me now. Right here, this person is looking out into the future. They don't know what's ahead. Don't come back now telling me nothing about you felt balance with me and I want a family with you and I didn't give you, no. You were a little too late, baby. The collective has moved forward from your sneaky ass. The 8 of Wands is about moving forward. You got on that roller coaster and you took that ride forward. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get y'all a closing card, a healing message. I truly hope y'all enjoyed this reading. Thanks for the likes, the shares, and the comments. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that follow button and make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel for the full video of this video. 15 minutes of it will be up on TikTok, but the full video will be on YouTube. Collective, you walked away from this person and they had an awakening. And maybe that's what this connection was all about. Maybe you just needed to stop seeing the potential in people. Sometimes we get stuck in the potential. The potential to me is like the spirit, what we see it could be, what we feel it could be. The potential. You stepped out of the potential and start seeing what was real about this person. This person was breadcrumbing you. They wasn't giving you what you was giving them. And it's because they wasn't healed. That's why this happened. You probably didn't know exactly why this person was doing this. This person never had nobody melt that ice under their heart. Nobody did that to them before, so they ain't really know what to do with you. They didn't honor you until after you left their ass alone. Now they want to come back and share that with you. But I don't think you want to hear that shit. Y'all seen the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. The 2 of Wands, you made plans to make some changes. The 3 of Wands, you seen that boy getting off the boat, about to start on his new journey. Don't come telling me nothing and I'm on my new journey. Don't come telling me nothing about I brought you balance and all of that shit. I don't want to hear that. Feel me, collector? Nobody don't come trying to knock me off my path. Because that's what's going to happen. This person going to come and take you off your new path. Talking about some balance. Now, where was the balance at when I was there? Don't wait till I get on my new path, my new journey. Now you talking about some, I brought you balance. I don't want to hear that shit. You should have told me that when we was together. Feel me? And this person is in deep regret. Because they didn't value you. That's because whatever illusion they had in their brain about you, they didn't follow their heart when it came to you. They listened to whatever voice that was in their head or whatever the hell that was telling them, oh, the collective don't want you like that. The collective might be out there cheating on you. Whatever the hell. That's what come in your head when you ain't healed. The enemy. He'll trick you right out your damn spot. All right, y'all. Let me get y'all a healing message. And we're going to close this on out. Can I get a healing message for the collective? A healing message. It say a new opening. I just said that. A new opening, a new beginning is about to happen for you. And if it didn't happen yet, it's going to happen when you decide to walk away from this person and move forward. This is what's going to happen to you. Happen for you. It say gratitude, and you're going to be so thankful that God got you away from this person. You're going to be so grateful. I'm telling you, I'm speaking from experience. I was dating somebody. We dated for years. Y'all probably heard me speak about this person. I never got pregnant one time. And I thank God so much for that, because when it was time to move on from this person, I was able to move on. When you have kids with people, I don't give a damn. We don't never got to speak again. I take care of my kid. But I'm just saying, when you have kids with people, you have to, in some way, shape or form, deal with the parent. Or it's always like a little access back in your life. Just a little bit. Collective, you put it where it resonates. But when I think back now, I thank God. I'm so thankful. And it is crazy because back then, you couldn't tell me nothing. I wanted to have a baby. But God never let that happen. You heard? He never let it happen one time the whole 10 years of the relationship. And today, in 2026, on this day, July 5th? Or July, I am grateful that God did not allow that to happen. I'm so grateful that I didn't get trapped with that motherfucker. Sorry for saying it like that, y'all. But see, back then, I wasn't thinking like that. Because I didn't see what was ahead. So when it was time to leave that mother sucker, it was no strings attached, baby. No kids. No, none of that. Just free as a motherfucking breeze. Excuse me for cursing, y'all. I'm just saying. You're going to be so thankful that God took this person out your life. The same way I was so thankful I never got pregnant by that person. I'm so happy. I wouldn't have wanted to be stuck with that person. Then the person turned obsessive. Like, I would have had a baby with somebody that would have been too upset. God is good, baby. Gratitude. I'm thankful. I'm just giving y'all an example. I'm thankful. You're going to be so thankful that this didn't work out with this person. And then we got me. See, what this person didn't know was that you loved yourself. Your self-love is undefeatable, collective. It's undefeatable. To the point where people think you loving them more than you love yourself. This person had you misconstrued, misconfined. It say, me. Me. I allow serenity to reside in me. The love I have for myself invites harmony to settle within my being. I listen to, honor, and strive to fulfill the needs of my soul. You walked away from this person because you felt like that's what you needed to do. You didn't give a damn about no love or none of that. And it wasn't easy. It's never easy to walk away from somebody you know you were supposed to be with, or you felt, you know what I mean, collective? But you made the choice, and that's what God be wanting to see. I think that was Abraham he sent up there to the mountain with his son. Y'all remember that story? He was like, Abraham, you got to make a sacrifice. He ain't say it like that, y'all, but I like to juice it up. When I tell stories from the Bible, I be juicing it up. Abraham, that's what he said. you got to make a sacrifice. Abraham started talking about where the land at and all of that shit. God was like, Abraham. It's your son that's the sacrifice. You heard? Your son is the sacrifice. So I feel like God was really testing you to see. See, before God could bring in somebody for you, he got to see. Do you love yourself enough? Will you love yourself enough to walk away? You heard? Are you going to keep giving to this person after I done showed you who this person really is? You heard? So the test was you. How much do you love you? That was your lesson. And this person lesson was, when God send you somebody in and you feel it, he knew, she knew. You show grace and you honor it. The lesson for you, collective, was you. And stop falling in love with the potential of what things could be. Potential is cool. You know, I see you as a good father. Or I see you as a good husband. I see. But can it be? Will you walk in this? You know? So I truly hope y'all enjoyed this reading. I'm proud of you, collective. And even if you haven't reached the stage yet where you started your new chapter yet, you're going to reach there. You're going to reach it. You're going to reach it. So anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy y'all night. Happy Monday. It's Mercury retrograde. Take your time out there and pay attention. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.